Japan back in numbers. Tanaka. He's very good friends with Kaoru Mitoma, the real star of Japanese football, who missed out on selection through injury. They talk almost every day, I'm told, and keep up to date. They do that well with the time zones. Here goes Maeda and the goalkeeper, Jakob Friedel Zetterstrom, Derby County, famous football club in England. And he's established himself there, although he had some problems with illness last season.
Well, already Gudmundsson in that left of three position, just about to receive the ball maybe here from Victor Lindelof. No, but he's already had a good look at Daizen Maeda when he's running, either with the ball or without it. You know, the Japanese striker is good at that. Very, very generous and honest with his work rate. And he'll sprint in behind defenders and beg those midfielders to provide him with something.
Langa more to the right, Isak a little bit to the left, although not wide left. He has played that position. It's in touch with Gyökeres through the middle. Stroud trying to get the one played over the top. It's a terrific tussle. This played at a great tempo, which has been a feature of this World Cup. A lot of the talk negatively before the tournament is that the temperatures wouldn't allow fast-paced football. But although we're spoilt here because it's controlled by air conditioning, many of the games from elsewhere in the vast country have really been eye-catching. Not always top quality, but top intent.
Yeah, I think it's been impressive so far. I do.
Here's Kamada, who scored in both games, scored very late here and very early in the second game, which was in Monterrey in Mexico, where Japan incidentally had a base before the World Cup started, so there's no great travel problems for them to go back there and then come back here.
Yep, that ball from Nakamura, trying to find Sugawara on the other side of the field, just a little bit big, but again, right idea. I think when you're in a wide position, you've got a bit of time, get it out your feet and look for somebody in the box.
Gyökeres has won the Premier League in England with Arsenal, got to the Champions League final as well. Isak didn't quite have the season he hoped for after his record-breaking transfer from Newcastle to Liverpool.
This looks like a long throw, Martin, potentially from Gudmundsson here.
Japan have pulled everyone back, get the first contact. Maeda, he didn't start the second game. He's very anxious.
Yeah.
Right from the off, he's been racing all over the pitch.
That's just the way he is. That's his game. That's his biggest strength.
Scotland based, of course. Celtic since 2021. Never quite sure what the colour of his hair is going to be. The commentator's trick. Two products used. Elanga can't quite get there.
Yeah, not quite enough space in behind Anthony Elanga there. That's a difficult ball. When Japan holding the edge of the 18-yard line, there's not a lot of room if you're trying to go over the top of them.
Ian just got a bother. And they're 4 forward for Japan here. Shot from Doan. Retrieved by Maeda. Itakura. Sweden's turn just to sit in and say, we're going to cross it, we're going to deal with it, and they have done. Ayari. attempt by Hiroki Ito to get tight, aim for the ball.
Just catches Anthony Elanga there, doesn't he? Yeah, when Japan do get it wide, Martin, certainly Sweden would expect to be able to handle those crosses. Well, big guys there at the back, as well as Victor Lindelof, if he can get back and fill a gap. They would expect to deal with those, but they've still got to get tight to people.
There's Sugawara, who's been on loan in Germany. Against the Dutch. And that left. Eminently catchable.
It's always a little too close. Yeah, to the goalkeeper, that one, but that's good play, Tanaka.
Yeah. Tanaka, tenacious.
I thought he read that very well, actually. I thought he got his body in on Ayari. I think the Swedish man is just, look, I think he's, when you can see him there, that gesture is to his goalkeeper. Take your time. You don't have to throw it out too quickly to me.
I must say this pitch, which isn't used for any training, the countries when they come to Dallas have to use a training venue, and there's a bit of a story on that yesterday involving Sweden, where they train at FC Dallas, which is about 40 miles from here, and there was some demolition going on next to the ground, and it went wrong. It went in the wrong direction, fell onto the training pitch while the Swedes were on it. Happily, no one was hurt, but
thank goodness.
Pretty scary. Yeah. It was only yesterday afternoon. Captain Itakuro took over from Wataru Endo when his World Cup was ended by the coach in somewhat brutal fashion just a few days before the tournament started. He's gone back to his club, Liverpool. Seko is in France with Le Havre. Here's Kamada. Seko. Sure, that was where it was intended, but it got there. Of course, Sugawara cut out well by Stroud. But everyone's challenged for every ball. To get the blocks in like that. Both sets of fans have seen enough to suggest they might have a happy evening here. Gyökeres. Keep it. This is one of his strengths, actually. On from Tanaka. It's a lovely turn by Ayari, but not matched by the pass. Good positioning from Seko. Doan, Sugawara, Doan. No one's keeping possession for too long, so tigerish are the tackles, but there's space here. Ueda playing it and wanting it back, but not where it came.
Yeah, just trying to roll something into the path of Ueda there. Always overhit that one from Nakamura.
Stepped in, and then Nakamura to scamper away. Now Elanga, more than scampering, sprinting. Takura drawn out of the middle. And have got the resources back. Yeah, coming forward, and mentioned Lindelof a little bit more forward than he was in the first two games, and he's right, won the Europa League playing in midfield for Aston Villa. They're testing The likes of Isak and Elanga are both very rapid, but not quite with the accuracy so far. 20 minutes gone.
No, it's just that final ball. Both teams, really. Plenty of intent, plenty of effort. Just now need to see a little more quality where it really matters.
Wait, there's some quality there. Kamada. Is Nakamura. Ito's cross, and that's a difficult header for Dyson Maeda. But the Swedes didn't deal with that cross.
No, they didn't. It was an outswinger, wasn't it? And Dyson Maeda.
As the left wing back, but Stroud's got that job.
I think for Sweden, Martin, what, 22 minutes into the game, by now they'd like to have seen maybe just a little more ball in towards Alexander Isak and Victor Gyökeres. Seen Elanga get on his bike a little bit here and there, and he's always going to be able to turn defence into attack really quickly, but the other two guys are the ones they want to try and hit and see if they can make a chance or two.
Easy header for Ito. Now here is Stroud. English name, English dad. Very much a Swede. Isak. It's a little careless. And just keeps it in. Bielka, who's an interesting guy. He's actually, I think the English equivalent of it is a title. He's a baron. He's from a family with some.
The world is changing, but with every challenge comes a chance to build better, stronger. We're investing in ourselves, buying Canadian, prospering from our resources and critical minerals. Our plan is to create jobs, build affordable homes twice as fast, break down barriers between provinces, and expand global trade. This is our moment to build a strong economy by Canadians, for Canadians. A message from the Government of Canada.
Play for the Ultras? Game over.
Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra Zero.
And for Canada, BMO.
After 20 years of supporting the game, we're actually going to play in one. Let's go! So what do you need? Precision striker, rock-solid left back?
We need a coin.
For the coin toss? Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, I get it. Hey, can I at least flip it? Heads or tails?
I'll do that. We're on TV right now.
Yeah.
Lovely skill to get out of a tight situation, and now a powerful run forward. Just look at the way he turns the defender and gets away. He just couldn't quite get hold of that one. What an occasion. What drama here for these fans to witness. Around the back of the defender. There's the strike into the bottom corner. It's a goal.
Not quite the team they want to be unless they've got those forward players really involved in the game.
Graham Potter's had his say. 7 years of unbridled success in Swedish club football, taking Östersund from the 4th tier to the top division and into Europe. And has come back to the land as the national team coach. In terms of ranking, which I suppose might come into it at some point, it's 18th. Japan against 38th, the Swedes. Another factor is discipline. Japan haven't had a yellow